Alright, so does anyone, like, know how to get DLC? Like, is there... I don't think I've, got DLC. Oh, yeah, I did get... I think you got a eShop? Yeah, let's go to the eShop. I don't... Or is it just, like... I checked for updates. I didn't have an update. I honestly wish free DLC would not be, like, given as, like, DLC. I wish they would just... Wait, no. Is this not it? I have no idea how this works. Shouldn't there be a thing that just lets me... Main page. How do I get the free DLC? Is it just active? Do I just open the game? Oh, I guess I can get rid of this thing. Go away. Okay. Let me just start. Ready to start system update. Oh, for Pete's sake. Sure. Yes, yes, yes. I like me some Kirby too. So this is the new character DLC. There's Gooey, there's Animal Friends, and there is Marks, who I'm really looking forward to. I'm gonna check out everybody, and then I'm gonna do a true arena run with Marks. What are we doing here? Oh, my controller was off. Hello, yes. Hello. Excuse me. My cat is demanding attention. How do I? So do I just? Is it not really DLC? Like it's just I start the game and it's there now, or I'm so not used to DLC on Switch yet. Hey Hazy. Oh, and hey Messes. Did my thing post in Discord? It did not. It's always so slow. It always posts immediately after I copy it manually. Apparently Randy Pitchford on Twitter thought the Kaz Harai parody account was like the real thing. Or didn't that account quit though? I beat the true arena, by the way. Oh, here we go. Okay, so it's just they're just here. Okay, they did in fact do the thing that I was complaining that more people don't do. I never liked that free DLC. You have to go to the store and download it because a lot of people don't know that there's free DLC. And it would be better if you just got an update, and that update let you know, hey, there's new stuff. And then you start the game, and it's automatically downloaded and everything. But I guess that's what this does, so. Here's Kine, Koo, and Rick from Kirby's Dream Island 2. And there's Marks, who's... he's got the sound. Parker, please. That's a heck of a surprise. And there's Gooey! I'm really looking forward to using these guys. I wish I had somebody to play local with to fill all the different, you know, all the new characters. So yeah, they're playable in all modes. New celebration picture. Oh, hey, cool. Let's take a quick look at guest star with Gooey, I guess. Love Gooey, but I'm least interested in Gooey. I do love, he has a really interesting new form. Guest star Gooey. Who, me? Oh, it's wood burnings, just like the wood burnings are the art style of the Kirby Dream Collection. Oh no, that's Rick. They have their own music. I need to turn this up a little bit. Right, let me know if that's too loud. Okay, I think it is too loud actually. Let's do that. Hey Minecraft. Yeah, we'll start with Gooey. Gooey has a really interesting form here. I don't know how to use it though. Oh, there we go! Oh, you gotta... Oh, I see. I figured it would just like free float. Wait, what? Gooey, no. Alright, so he's kind of... Oh. Oh, you gotta just... So yeah, that's Gooey's dark matter form from, Can you just hold this, or... You gotta spam it? Oh, I see how it works. Huh. He works kind of interestingly. He doesn't quite float like Kirby does. It's a little different. I guess he can't inhale. He just grips. Oh my gosh! So when he does the fire, you can see his eye on the side. It's exactly like, it's like a full 3D approximation of what his actual original sprite looked like. That's so cute. And so is the rock. So we've got the umbrella. Let's see what all moves we got. My name Gooey? Maybe? This googly-eyed monster is from Kirby's Dream Land 3. It comes in search of answers in the big questions in life. Who am I? Where? What time is it? So Gooey is dark matter, by the way. That's actually canon lore from the Dreamland 3 manual. Or was it 2? It's one of the manuals. Snack lick. Quick lick, flicker lick. He's got a lot of licks. Burning Gooey. Stone Gooey. Dark laser fire. Mock matter. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Protective bag? What do you mean protective bag? Oh my gosh! That's the bag. Okay, so in Kirby's Dream Land 2, you would find Gooey in a bag. That is adorable. Look at him peek out. That's hilarious. Like I've said before, Kirby has just the best references to older games. Oh wait, I guess I can make friends too. My time for this is gonna be complete garbage, but it's fine. I'm not really doing this for time. In fact, hello, yes, you can't eat the muffin. No, this is mine. This does not have meats. You can't eat that. Honey, it is blueberry. You can't like digest those. Alright, how do I, oh, you gotta like double jump, and then you gotta kind of rhythmically tap it to like keep going. It's interesting. Hey, King Ra. I wish it would let me in this mode like just pick who to go with. Wait, can I catch that like whip? You can! Okay, so his tongue acts kind of like whip. I wonder if Gooey's tongue like maybe inspired whip. I guess probably not. What are you doing? Rubbing his face all over things. I always thought this form was super interesting. Oh, hey, give. Can't float while holding that. No, Gooey never became evil. Gooey is friend. Marks, on the other hand, is a little bit more suspicious. Do you think that hurts when those little globules on the side fall off? When he stops floating? Like, look at this. Boop. They just kind of like bloop out of existence. Boop. Seems like that would hurt, but what do I know? I mean, he's goo. Maybe he doesn't like have nerves and stuff. Hello, friend. This feels a little weird. How do I... Oh, wait. Can I, like, throw friend? Okay. Wait, what's this? Oh. Friend throw! That seems unfortunate for the friend, but you know what, whatever. There we go, that's what I was trying to do. So I'll just play as Gooey until the first checkpoint, I guess. Come here, Joe. Oh, whoa. He's like speedy. He's really fast in his dark matter form. Kirby's like really slow when he flies, but I guess it makes sense. Because Kirby's just kind of floating. He's like not made to do that. Gooey, on the other hand, is probably like not made for terrestrial transport. How's everyone's day, by the way? Early stream today. I just heard this was out and I had to start it off. Hey, son. Oh, hey. Friend. There you go. Oh, by the way, one thing I didn't notice upon first fighting him, The musical theme of this final boss, I figured they would remix in 02, but I never noticed any 02 notes in the song. I don't think it really has any. But what the final boss's theme does have is green greens, in fact. Which has some interesting potential implications. I'm going to make another article in the vein of my Kirby canon one. I mean like a Kirby timeline sort of thing. Like half-made. And I'll inject some speculation in there on what's potentially going on. Yeah, we'll see the boss at the end when we play as Marks, I guess. I'm fairly confident I can at least get to the end and probably beat it. This is probably the easiest, well, at least if you use friends, this is the easiest true arena that they've had. At least since Mark's Soul. Since the very first one in Superstar Ultra. They're usually so hard I give up. I need to go back and finish them, though. Because they usually have some extremely good lore. This one's a little bit light. Because it doesn't really add to any new characters like Robobot. I really like how Robobot handled that. Even though I was too much of a tiny bab to beat all of the Robobot stuff on my own. Hey, Mattias. I think that's how you say that. Me good with names, am? Wait, so did... Oops. No, not do that. Did this... Oops, no. Did this update then, or like... Match version... Oh, version 2! I just noticed that. How does... When does the Switch tell you, like, when stuff is updated? Because I've never really, like, noticed. Find channels. I don't know. It's not a big deal, I guess. Bloop. Oh, hey! That's a good excuse to use Rick, Kine, and Ku. Actually, this will make even more sense, because we can be gooey on Rick. That's fortunate timing. Wait, Kine, Ku. Wait, don't I get a description of the thing? Fire, Rick, Stone. Fish flop, Ice Kine. Oh, he has the underwater thing, protective bag. Oh, they have the bag. The animal friends were also found in the bags, in Dreamland 2. I think it'll be better to play as Rick to try the things out. Certain things don't seem to work when you're riding on a friend like this. Oh, sweet. I always thought the animal friends were a lot more fun to play with in Dreamland 3, but these are the OGs from Dreamland 2, so it makes sense to have them separated out. Of course, the Dreamland 3 pals are now the clean ability. Well, he's got just like a hole right through there. Huh. My name's not Rick. Alright, let's take a quick peek at these guys. And then I'll start the true arena with Marks. Really looking forward to Marks. Look at him go. Hello, friend. Useful. It actually does damage. Beautiful. Kine, best character. Oh, sweet! Do you just kind of... Oh yeah, when you're in the air, you just kind of stay as Kine. Or, not Kine, Ku. I always like Ku's abilities a lot. Pitch was one of my favorites, though. Friends by Air, Sea, and Land. This triple deluxe pack of pals from Kirby's Dream Land 2 is here to help. You'll hear them coming, pitter patter, swish bash, and flip flap. Stomp on enemies is Rick. Oh my gosh, Rick has his stomp. So Rick had a unique ability in that he could stomp on enemies, which Kirby normally cannot do. So, kind of a standard platforming thing that Kirby's just never really had. But Rick could do it. Kine is so shiny. Oh, that's not... I thought he would turn rock for some reason. I guess Gooey already does that. I really like the rock ability that Rick has. I don't know if it's the same as in 2 as it is in 3, but in 3 it's really funny. Oh right, what's the like group thing, or the friend? Wait, what? What do you mean unfriend? Do I not have... Oh, wait. Oh, it's up. It's up. I think I need a friend first. Oh my gosh, did you see? He just kind of like nudges it. It's adorable. Alright, what's this? I don't think I have an up ability, do I? Wait, ice curling? Sizzle sword. Wait, what? Oh, I just realized as the 3 friends you can add like multiple different abilities. But I guess I can do ice curling. I need to find an ice enemy then. I'm not sure if there are ice enemies in this first level though. That Kirby could drive a dingo dinghy. Yeah, he had an Australian accent, Rick did, in the anime. Are there any... Oh. Alright, I need to find an ice or a water level too, so Kine can shine. No rhyme intended. I like that the flying, you know, the flying characters have a different sort of physics in the air. It's not just, oh hey, it's not just straight up Kirby, but it looks different. Let's try this ice curling thing. Hey Scott. What? It's just kind of a thing. Huh. Alright. Oh, right. Yeah, let's see if we can find some water. So we can show Kine's abilities. Hey, Capitalist. Oh, right, it's this part. I do not approve of the amount of Waddle Dee abuse in this section of the game. Hello, Mr. Whipman. How did they even get, like, what caused this to happen to them? Is this how they, like, is this a bus for Waddle Dees? Is this just what they do? Is this how they get to work? Or what's... Oh, rip. Well, I guess I forgot I can help you now. There you go, buddy. Yeah, I don't know why what causes that to happen to them, but it seems unpleasant. Oh wait, you can do a rock Rick. Okay, cool. Yeah, I like the rolling rock kind of deal. Oh, you can kind of control it too, just like... Oh, you just hold it. Oh, that's perfect. This was one of my favorite abilities, is Rick. He just kind of becomes a rock. You can't hold it forever, though. Well, the fact they changed around some of the levels for the new friends. Oh, did they? Really? Is there like a specific example of that I should look for? I was just planning to do True Arena as, Look at his little ears! I was just gonna do True Arena as Marks, actually. I think that's a cool thing to do for, DLC characters. Mighty Gunvolt Burst started doing that with the later DLC characters. Great DLC in that game, by the way. I think it's just like $1 or maybe $2. No, I think it's $1 for a character, and it's like a whole new playthrough. It's not like completely new, you know. The bosses are largely the same, but there's some new abilities for each character, and it's an excuse to play a good game again. The Rickroll compound stakes like the regular stone can. Oh, okay, cool. I get to play Marks and Analyze. Gooey's had a lot of changes? Really? I just didn't notice. Well, I only played as Gooey until like the first checkpoint, so. That's interesting though. I guess they want you to play through the whole of guest mode. That's cool though. I wasn't as excited for guest mode as I could have been because I just wanted to rush to True Arena. It's kind of the potential issue of locking a thing behind another thing. I just wanted True Arena. I wasn't really too, like, it was fun to play as Chef Kawasaki and all, but I just wanted to get the real final thing. Totoro and the minis running through the forest. I never actually watched My Neighbor Totoro. Despite what some people think, I actually don't watch a lot of anime. I don't watch a lot of TV or anything in general. But, yeah. I think I might have that. I bought a few anime, like some, you know, famous stuff that I should have watched and stuff, but I haven't burned through them yet. Let's get Marks. Let's get this little stinker. Oh, there's a hilarious thing I need to show if I can. There's little skits that the characters do at the title screen, and when Marks is there, it's amazing. I'm sure Marks will not kill our families. Look at him. Would this guy kill your family? Look at him. Okay, maybe he would kill your family. Oh my god. So yeah, Marks does... Oh, I can't... Yeah. You can't use the fly mode as in when you're, like, riding on the friend. That's what... It's kind of weird. Well, I don't know. I wish you could just take complete control over a friend and have their full control scheme. Instead of, How do you do the, They didn't actually call that move the Rick roll, did they? Okay, yeah, it's just Stone Rick. Oh, hey, I just noticed I got Ice Curling. I've friend-hearted Wispy before, but I can do it again, sure. I guess I haven't done that since the demo stream, so... Or wait. No, I set him on fire in the demo stream. I feel kind of bad about that. Can you set him on fire, then befriend him? That seems... that seems more cruel than just beating him normally, almost. Oh. You can't befriend in this mode, I guess. Smiling Wispy. Yeah, there's something so weird about seeing Wispy smiling, and his mouth is so tiny. But it is also adorable. Oops. You gotta love the classics. Oh my god, Marks, don't do that, please. Marks is still terrifying. Love the little stars in the trees and stuff. Oops. You can friend him while he's burnt? Huh. Uh-oh. Is that roasted hot potatoes or whatever it's called? The track when you have the hot potato or whatever the heck it is. What? No. Just... Oops. Stop that, please. It's surprising how much how accurate those guys look to their original sprite. Marks, please stop. He keeps trying to absorb us into oblivion. It's like, Marks, please, do not. Yeah, I noticed that both Gooey and Rick, or Animal Friends, they have like almost all of the different elements. Rick has everything except electric, I think. And I think Gooey has everything but also electric, and don't think he has wind. Oh wait, no, I do have, or I have, yeah, Animal Friends has wind. Did I say that? I don't remember what I said. I need to find water so I can show off Kine. I think he just has like one ability in water though. It's the frosty thing, the freeze thing from Spookily Quiet, from what's its face, from Dreamland 2. An ability I don't think I ever even used in my Dreamland 2 playthrough. I kind of rushed Dreamland 2. It wasn't quite my favorite. It's weird for me to think of Marks as cute, but I guess kind of. Like in this form. Less so with the wings. And when he does that, I kind of wish that that animation was slower. Because when he does the split as a boss, like he pauses for a long moment right when he kind of, you know, snaps in two. And it just gives a lot of dramatic tension to it. But he just kind of instantly splits it now. I'm so glad that move, like they had to include that move, honestly. I don't think it lets you friend. Oh, it does in this mode. Okay, I couldn't refriend DD or Wispy in this mode. Yeah, you can do that with Meta Knight as well. It's so weird seeing Marks in this. Yeah, I know there's an update. I don't have the thing for it. I'll do a stream for that whenever I have the APK or an update or whatever. Let's see if we can find some water to show off Kine. But I kind of want to get to True Arena with Marks. Oh my gosh! Why does he have it? Why does he have? Why? Hold on. Oh, gosh dang it. Get your... No. Oh, hold on. I need to post something for Twitter. Alright. Trust me, this is worth it. Where's my thing? Okay. Wait, what? No, put the image on the thing. Twitter, please. Oh, whatever, Twitter, you suck. Alright, now let me retweet that on Kirby Facts real quick. He just, you know, he just needs a little assurance that he's gonna be alright in the water. You know. Water is very dangerous for a fish. That might drown. You know. Alright, there we go. Sorry about that. Oh, hold up. I have crap on my screen. There we go. Oh, here we go. Poor Kine. His abilities are all jokes in, especially in Dreamland 2, but also in 3. Like, he uses his freeze attack, and then he freezes himself. I guess that's all he's got in the water. I guess that's all he's got, period, but... And yeah, when you got clean as Kine, he gets a plunger in his mouth. And then his electricity is his, like, best attack. And with electricity, he puts out a little light bulb out of his mouth. And then after, like, a couple of seconds, the light bulb just pops. Oh, he doesn't have... Wait. Oh, he does, I think. Let me check this out. Not that you really need it, but... Yes, he does! He's got the wall climb. So, Rick wall climbs. And they preserve that. Even though you just can turn it to Ku anyway, but... What's that, Parker? Is that so? Really? He's gotta lick his butt now. Kine is Magikarp. Kind of, though he's a sunfish. Sunfish are almost more pathetic than Magikarp in real life, honestly. They're ridiculous and beautiful creatures. Yes, hello. They're also freaking giant. They're like as tall as a human and like 5 times as wide. Hello, Parker, yes. Do not stare at me. He's like, I know what you said about me. Yes, hello. Mew. 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 I love that he does his, like... I love that he has the wide-eyed look when he gets hurt. Kine. Looks like he used... Would you sit down, please? I can't see, honey. Also, I just noticed all of the new characters have a different flying mode than Kirby. That's really neat. Sorry, Kawasaki. Actually, you know what? I feel bad now. I'll take Kawasaki along. Every time he does that laugh. Yeah, Rick has the standard platformer, like, you jump on an enemy and hurt them kind of deal. Which is fairly unusual in a Kirby game, but... I like that. I love that they preserved all of Rick's little interesting features. I guess it's good they give so many different elements to the animal friends and stuff, so because you don't have Kirby, so you'd have to rely more on other characters if you didn't have that. If stuff's different, I can't tell so far, honestly. I didn't pay an incredible amount of attention to Guest Star, though. I've only beat it once. I imagine someone out there, particularly speedrunners, I'm sure, somebody's out there already has a best time for every character. Oh my gosh. Good old Marks. Just double checks. Marks is the only one with the heroes because he can't rule the world once it's been destroyed, right? I'm not sure of the canon of why he's there. I assume, like, they are called Dream Friends, so I assume it's to be considered not canon because, like, You know, it's like a dream team kind of deal. But I don't know. I guess I'll see what his menu lore says. I'm so glad the menu lore is a thing now in Kirby stuff. I guess. Which Kirby game started that? Was that Return to Dreamland? Or did Return to Dreamland even have that? I forget. I know it started being a really big deal in Triple Deluxe. It's like with Megalore with he's very, very sorry. I'm not sure if I would trust that with Marks. I'm not sure I'd trust Megalore either, though. Most fans seem to give Megalore a pass. I like him reaching out with his nose to grab. Have they announced if there will... I didn't never notice before. They have little animations when they're getting walked on. Oh, and you can feel... Oh my gosh. You can feel their footsteps when they're walking on you specifically. With the rumble. That's cute. By the way, I was told there was a thing to watch for with the rumble in the extra planet, and I did not notice it. I'm not very observant for rumble stuff, honestly. It's one of those things that you mostly notice only when it's bad. Like, I would rather not notice it, honestly, but like, it probably was cool, whatever it was. I'll just have to play it again sometime. I guess I could go do it. I don't think it would be too long. It was a fairly long level. How long is... I guess I'll finish this stage as the animal peoples. Oh hey, checkpoint. Well, that's a good stopping point. Kinda so shiny. But yeah, let's go ahead and do the True Arena. Yes, hello? Yes, hi. Wait, hold up. I want to see if I can get the marks thing to appear. Wait, can I just wait here and they'll loop? Okay, they will. Okay, I'm just gonna let this happen until the marks one happens, because it's really funny. Yeah, I guess it's called the ultimate choice now, but it's the True Arena. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, that's not the one I'm thinking of. That's just kind of like a hey, we're here now. There's a different one that's really good. Mew. Oh my gosh, I keep forgetting those spider guys are ability enemies now. I'm used to them not being ability characters. Oh my gosh, this is it! Everyone's scared of Marks. I mean, you would be scared of Marks. Alright, let's get going. Wait. What's this? Star Sim. Oh yeah, I thought that... Never mind. That's the, Megaton Punch kind of deal. When I played the Xbox version of Plants vs. Zombies with wireless controller, every time I launched one of the co-op games, the would vibrate so hard it disconnected. That's amazing. But yeah, one of the few like moments of Rumble I remember is the incredible like most overdone Rumble of all time in Star Fox 64 when the train explodes. Like, it's ridiculous. I guess I'll go with these duders. To be a bit of a babby, I went with 3 Chef Kawasaki's my first playthrough, and hey, it worked. But, oh, the one thing I did, it took me a bit to notice, but the controller rumbles just a little bit more each time you go up one of these things. It's... The difference between these 3 isn't really very noticeable. You only really notice it when you go all the way down. and it's not really that much of a jump on this one. But I love the, by the way, that Kirby face, that's actually from the anime, kind of. Kirby. There's this one episode where Kirby is literally possessed by a demon. Parker, would you sit down, please? Oops. No, go back. Wait, what? Oh. I forgot. Back is not where I think it is on Nintendo controllers. Let me go back. No, what are you doing? Please, do not. Marks. Animals. Gooey. But yeah, Soul Melter is, this little dude. Excuse, that is muffin. That's muffin bits. You can't. That does not work with your digestive system. Throw this away. You can't eat bread. You're not made to eat bread. Those empty carbs are for humans, not for cats. Don't look at me like that. Alright, let me get rid of this. Alright, Soul Melter. Let's do this. He's a very helpful boy. Oh, right, so obviously he has his kind of fly. And with his, you can kind of hold it to go. Oh, I actually really don't want. I really don't want to do that. So, third time's the charm. Those are my only healing items for the whole thing. Gooey, this guy. Something seems right about. Wait, something seems wrong about that gooey. Let me make animal friends Rick. I mean, the colors are still wrong, but whatever. It feels less wrong this way. I also love the skulls in the curry. Look at them go. I mean, I'm sure there's speedrunners who are gonna, oops, play this incredibly well and like not need to heal. I'm not sure about taking no damage, but this isn't the hardest. Can you move around on the ball? I kind of figured Marks would just go on, or walk around on the ball at all times. I guess that's not quite how it works. So what do you... The famous gesture from Kirby Superstar has finally arrived to get on the action. Sure, he's had a diabolical pass as a final boss, but he'll be your buddy if you keep him well fed. It's a dream come true. Gesture ball ride. Okay, wait. That laugh. Oh, you can walk around on the ball. Okay. There we go. Alright, let's see how this works. Ball kick, change ball kick, angle, ball kick, shot. Time bomb gesture ball. What is a time bomb gesture ball? Explode into confetti. Alright. Prank kick. Kicking prank! It's got a lot of abilities. Radiant flight, gesture ball, spit drop. Press and hold B during radiant flight, then release black hole. Marks mega spin. What is? Oh, I did it again. Okay, so he's got that dash kind of thing. I love how his eyes go crazy when he does some of the attacks. It even sounds like the original attack. But yeah, in the original he had a little bit... He kind of just stood there split for a second. I like how they have to give it kind of a gooey look to not upset the censors. Game theory, Marks is secretly a cat. Oh, sweet! Oh my gosh, you could do... Oh wow, you can do like almost all of his attacks then. Can you drop those seeds? I guess you could just drop like wind bombs. Oh, I'm dropping them through Kind, who is making them. I see why that's happening. He kind of has his wide-eyed look when he does that. Alright, that's just that. Oh, marks can get elements? Oh, sweet. Sizzle marks. His little pom-poms are on fire. You need water for cactuses? Oh, you can do the cactuses then. Oh, that is awesome. They really went to town with Marks' abilities. That is, whoa. Holy shit. That is awesome. Is this any different? Oh, his wings are different too. That's sweet. It's still a black hole. I'm not sure what you're going to do with a black hole to make it any better, but... Blizzard marks, zap marks. Alright. Flip Ultima during rush. Flip Ultima. Fly into the ground using marks, flip Ultima. Wait, what's marks, flip Ultima? Oh. Shadow uppercut. Oh, okay. Dash must be in midair. I don't think you can dash while in midair. Spin combo. What's spin combo? I think I gotta be on the ground for that. Oh wait, during rush. Wait, what's rush? Dash must be. Oh, you can do... That's cool. So you can... Okay. Oh, it's complicated. So you can kind of do this dash attack and then combo straight into that. Alright, give me a different ability. Slash marks. Not that. Oh my gosh, there's the cactuses! That's awesome. Marks is like multiple characters in one. Alright, what else can you do to me? Just... Oh, wind! Since when does Gooey do water? I think his tongue is considered water. For reasons. I guess it kind of makes sense. Can't figure that'd be the same. I'm surprised there's no cooldown to that. Oh, he's got the cutters! I was wondering. That is awesome. So he's got the wind cutters. Whoa. That's new. So, if I get electric, does he have... You can just kind of do that, huh? Try with fire again. Oh. I guess it's just a wind kind of thing. Yeah, Mark seems really overpowered. Does he not? I guess maybe that's a laser thing. But he's got a thing where he like has a mouth laser in Superstar. I'm wondering if that's in the game too. Oh wait, I should have had them give me water. I want to use the cactuses. He does multi-electric. Oh yeah, the arrows too. I guess I can't see that without electric though. I actually want water though, because I want those cactuses. I like how they make sure to cycle between the things, too. Wait, did I eat? Oh, I ate the things. Okay. You know what? That's fine, though. I'll, love that. Alright, I need to... I want to have somebody with electricity, too. But that means getting rid of... Actually, maybe I can keep Kawasaki. Does Meta Knight have electricity? Who has electricity that is not boring? I don't think any of these friends do have that. Is it really? Do I have to use Spark? I guess NSP works. What is this link? Special outfits incoming. Oh, huh. Satellaview helmet? Huh. Apparently there's some more stuff coming from Mario Odyssey. I guess NSP isn't that terrible. We'll go with Kawasaki still. Plasma, NSP, and Beam. I guess we'll go with this. I can't tell you how nice it is to just... I started the stream today and I didn't even do a speed test on my internet first. Isn't it amazing to just be able to use your internet for its allotted purpose? Because I haven't been able to do that very often. The kind of goo. Oh my gosh! Yeah, that's... Alright, he doesn't seem to have the mouth laser though, or does he? Love that he has his laugh. Ooh, ah. I did it again. How did I do that? How did I do the Pikachu, how do I... Oh. You hold down? Wait. No? How do you do the swoop that I keep doing? Secret difficulty in a Kirby game could be described as extra medium. It's... Secret difficulties in Kirby game are usually actually really hard. At least with the recent ones. Like, Stardream Soul OS, like, holy crap. That's insanely hard. This one's not crazy hard. Wait, I think you gotta hold down while you do the dash thing. Use the beam. Put them down and up. I'm not sure what you mean. I don't think he has his mouth laser thing. But alright. Let's quit and not eat all of the tomatoes immediately. Because I will need those. I actually didn't eat all the tomatoes because I thought Void Termina would not be the final boss. Which I guess kind of spoilers, but it's not. It is, unfortunately. Which kind of surprise. I was expecting more secrets in the true arena than I guess there were. I guess the secrets were hidden more for... Alright, give me electric. No, give me electric. Actually, water would be fine too. But see, I love that they cycle through. Like, the AI is so helpful. I just wish Marks did the scream whenever he dies. Oh, he doesn't? That might be a bit much, though. Yeah, the Mark Soul scream is like amazing. Wait, what did I just kind of like ran. Oh, I think that was like prank kick. Yeah, I did kind of a grapple attack. I think. Oh, thanks, Kawasaki. Holy crap! I never even thought of that. I never even thought that that would, like, have extra... That makes so much sense. It gives you all of the cherries since he's dropping, you know, murder cherries. You turn them into regular cherries. They thought of everything with this game. So cool. Alright. Can't believe he did that when I was on the other side of him, but I still got healed anyway. Huh? Oh, I guess I can power him up. I think the wind one actually might be more effective. Give me some wind, buddy. And that's fine too. Right, not against this guy though. And, oh, it drops into kind of bifurcates. Fine, fine, fine. I'll help you. I love the little evil grin. Imagine Boo is basically Kirby if he were a final boss in one of his own games. Kind of. Except that might be kind of what final boss in this game is. I don't know. Who knows? Why isn't Mr. Frosty a friend? You just get regular old the snowman dude when you do that. I think this is an old remix, but still really good. A remix of a remix. There's so many layers of remix with DDD themes at this point. Ow. I feel lost without my wings. Wait a minute. I think there's multiple options for the DDD remix that plays in the arena. Because I got a remix of Mass DDD when I played the first time. At least I'm pretty sure. Mark says 0 chill. Favorite boss and the ultimate choice is Mennonites. The themes from Planet Robot. Oh yeah, the DDD or the Meta Knight remix is real good. Oops, a little too close. Alright, give me a different ability. I really like how the stuff affects marks. I wasn't expecting them to go all out like that. That is really cool. Wait, I keep forgetting to do this. Lots of great final bosses in Kirby, but Marks is probably still my favorite. I tend to prefer Galactic Knight's theme to Meta Knight's, though. The ending theme to Kirby Superstar which I think this is a remix of, isn't it? Or like the It's not actually the fight, it's the thing afterwards, like the escape section, isn't it? I mean, it's like a second part of the fight, I guess, if you want to look at it that way. But does this work on bosses, by the way? I've been reluctant to use it, but... Oh my gosh, it does! That's awesome. I need to use that more. I love how casually Mark's he just splits in half. He's like, yeah, that's whatever. They had such good attention to detail with even the sound effects. Wait, what? Why can't I fly? Oh, you gotta get rid of your ball. They had some fun with the Meta Knife fight in the minigame. Yeah, it almost feels like a redo of the should probably heal a little bit. How DDD is fought in Triple Deluxe, or Robobot. Oh, he could just get mad and kicks it away. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. Usually it'll just disappear if you in Superstar, it'll just disappear. But I didn't know they had a like special animation for it. That's adorable. I'll have to try that sometime. What is this a remix of now? Holy crap, that thing hurts a lot, huh? Can also collide with his platform? Huh. Alright, Kawasaki. Oh, I guess he's still recharging. I'm a little bit worried. I guess I do have a Mobos, so I can cheat with a Mobos if I'm really in trouble. So, no worries. I already beat it once without cheating. I mean, I used 4 Kawasaki's. It's kind of cheating, but I don't care. I consider it less cheating than using amiibos. Put it that way, I guess. Look, I'm way better at using. Look at my bow tie, by the way. I'm so dapper. I'm way better at being electric than you, buddy. Ow. Sorry, never mind. Cracko, no! Okay, that hurts a lot. The road is long. Look at Rick just take a nap. I like how it gives little kind of like motivational things. You know what? Do I really want to lose? You know what? I better take 2 Kawasaki's. I was actually really surprised I didn't die my first Soul Melter difficulty. I had 3 Kawasaki's with me though, and I was using Plasma, so I was playing really safe. Oh, yeah, give me stuff. That'll work. Good for the tree. Uh-oh. Excuse me, friend. Holy crap, look at that. Complete vortex of cherries. Marks now has a whole dimension of cherries inside of him. Ow. I wonder how everyone feels having to partner up with Marks. Kawasaki really the strongest ally. The reason Kawasaki is so good is that you can charge up and get food. And even if there's nothing to suck up, you'll get at least one food. So it's basically an occasional free heal in a mode where one of the primary sources of difficulty is that they severely limit your ability to heal. Kawasaki does not actually do a lot of damage at all, but that ability to heal matters so much more. Holy crap, this is... Marks is ridiculous. Does it appear after the black hole you're kind of vulnerable, so it's risky to use it on bosses? Yeah, this, on the other hand, does not appear. It seems like you have just enough iframes to loop that. Prefer Vividra, she's a bit more offensive and can still drop food. Oh right, Vividra can do that too, can't she? I forgot about that. Wait, doesn't she draw more food too? I had completely forgotten that Vividra could do that. Oh, this is what I was thinking of. So yeah. Oh wait, is this? Did this play the last time we played or not? I don't think it was the Mass DDD remix. Wait, no, this isn't the Mass DDD one. Oh, oops, I'm in the wrong form. I guess the intro just makes me think of the DDD remix, or the Mass DDD remix. Which is possibly my favorite DDD remix, but that's a very competitive category. Hey, Rosen. I should have tried bringing Vividra, I guess. Yeah, Kawasaki is actually one of... He does not attack very much, and he's not very good. Like, he doesn't loop combos or anything. He just kind of hits with a saucepan once in a while, and that's about it. Oh, thanks, Kawasaki. You just cooked up some milk. I'm sure there's some major shipping going on over the ability of Marks to kiss Kirby now. Uh-oh. Yeah, I can't switch these guys out for... Oh, yeah, you can't use the friend ability in this. By the way, why does it do the more question mark? Because there's not actually an extra thing. Why does it do that? the dreadful Meta Knight. I swear bosses have less HP in this game than they usually do lately. Especially for extra modes anyway. Like, I thought that the main game was like regular Kirby game difficulty, but the extra stuff does feel easier. He's like just outside of my range. There we go. Yeah, this is the true arena. So the boss rush kind of deal. Yeah, it'll be fine. Do your stuff though, Kawasaki. Why do these guys sound like dragons? They're like the least intimidating bosses. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Where am I? Oh, I'm in the food. in there. There you go, buddy. Still not totally used to Marx's attacks. Oh, friends, revive him. Oh, friends, you suck. Oh, get out of here. I guess all of them have that kind of swoopy one. Alright, Krakow. I got this time, buddy. Holy crap! What on earth, Krakow? Krakow's been kind of... He started as like the second hardest, or the second easiest boss, but he's been kind of upped in the difficulty in more recent games. Heck, I think he's like one of the later bosses in, even as far back as Squeak Squad. Alright, you gotta be flying around. Did you guys see Tropical Freeze have Boss Rush? I have no idea. I don't think so. I never did all the extra stuff though. You have to use ice during the Krakow fights. Oh, does ice do something to him? That's not what I meant to do. I love the water gun attack. She seems to love it too, considering her reaction. Uh-oh. Friend! Friend, friend, friend! Sorry, friend. Just like using electricity as rain attack does a lot of extra damage. Oh! Freezes rain attack. Oh, that's neat. They did some cool stuff with the elemental things in this game. If you use electric on a gun, you can destroy it. That's awesome. Oh, that reminds me, I should switch elements. Give me... Yeah, wind'll do. Ow. I really love that you get his cutter. Wait. How do I... There we go. Marx is so overpowered, holy crap. This is I was using Plasma, which is like considered like the newbie overpowered attack. And I can tell you it took a lot longer than this to beat most of these enemies. I really like how the ability mixing kind of works in this. It's like less of a workload, I guess, for them to implement than 64, where everything had to have a unique mix. But it also, it's a lot more practical than the Squeak Squad stuff, where it was just so situation dependent and you could so easily lose the mixes. I mean, you can manually make mixes by like mixing bomb and like shock, which was neat, but just didn't tend to be practical. I love the sound of that. See, I do think this is a lot easier than most true arenas have been. Like, even with Return to Dreamland, I didn't do super well on that. I kind of gave up with on Sectonia EX. A little surprised we don't have any real EX forms in this game, though. I mean, the final boss looks a little different. It's a lot of irresponsible, abusive villains that, like, mistreat their underlings. Look at... He's in the pot. Give me the foods. Give me the foods, thank you. Oh wait, I need to help this dude. This is a really bad time to help this dude, though. Ah, it's fine. Oh! Never mind, it was not fine. That's what I meant. There we go. It's kind of the opposite of a friend ability in this case, but yeah. I was nowhere near him. The hurt box on that rise out of the ground is huge. See you making. I guess I'll eat this. Yeah, why is it 2 more question mark? Like, I figured there'd be like a big old surprise, and it never happened. I was a little bit disappointed, I'll admit. There's still some interesting lore in the... Oh yeah, I haven't been showing the lore screens. But, Void Termina does have a few different screens. Oh, by the way, the reason Morpho Knight is neat... Oh, you didn't even get to see the cool cutscene. So, in guest mode, Galactonite appears. And then a butterfly lands on his sword. And he just, like, dissolves. And then Morpho Knight happens. And, the thing is, in the last, like, 4 Kirby games, either the ending or the intro cutscene has had this little orange butterfly. And nobody really thought anything of it until the little orange butterfly turned into this. So, it's interesting. Whoa, I got like Kayaki or something. It's the butterfly, I tell ya! The butterfly! Uh-oh. Friends, do not be killed. John is kill. No. Oh, poor Kawasaki is getting carved up. Uh-oh, better revive. I like how they watch. Look at Mark's face! He's so cute. Did that revive my friend? I think it did, actually. Oh, wow. We didn't really need the Kawasaki's after all, but that's fine. Ooh. Hello? I do like the changes to this fight, though. Well, I'll point out a couple things in the fight. Hey, buddy. I like these floating orbs in the forest background of Kirby Superstar. There's these mysterious, like, floating mirror orbs just casually in the forest. I always thought those was just fascinating, and it's one of the reasons. Look at him. He looks like he's about to go conquer a dimension. I like how he's described as ambitious, too. Yeah. Void Termina. So he's more white now, like Zero. Maybe later updates will bring bonus bosses. Yeah, maybe. I am interested to see, because we've already got DLC out the gate, and it seems like you know, this was meant... oh, by the way, that eye looks very much like Dark Nebula. Perhaps one of the tamest, you know, Dark Matter bosses, but Dark Nebula is officially a Dark Matter related. It's in one of the Kirby... It's in the Kirby 20th? Or something anniversary. That confirms it's Dark Matter. I'm not sure if Dark Mind is officially considered one or not. Alright. Let's show the screen. This one's just... yeah. I'll be interested in if other updates are planned. By the way, he has some interesting symbols on him. He's got lots of hearts. And he's got kind of curbular star drawings on his arms there. I really shouldn't be getting this close to him. He's not really final boss hard, though. At least not true arena final boss hard. I think his weak spot is on the other side of him. Parker, would you please sit down? I was expecting... I'm kind of glad it wasn't that hard, because I could beat it my first try, but... this was not the difficulty I expected from True Final... or from True Arena. I mean, maybe they'll have an extra super hard mode that they'll add as DLC later, free DLC or update or whatever you want to call it. Don't know. Hamster lets him pick him up. That's cool. I've never had a hamster, so I'm not really familiar with the whole bonding process. James bonding process. Look at those things on his arms. It's the Master Crown. He also summons a thing that's even more like the Master Crown later on. But yeah. Oh, hey, he does have different elements. Both times I fought him, he had electric swords, but I guess he can do both. It almost looks like Meta Knight's sword. I think Meta Knight's sword has a name, doesn't it? I don't remember what it is, though. Yeah, you'll see the Master Crown more clearly in a later attack. It kind of looks like one in his normal form already, but it's, yeah, Galaxia, that's it. That's Meta Knight's sword's name. This is neat. So his attacks are a little bit different. They're the same basic things. But I've actually only seen him do the spark stuff. He's got those elephant feet. I find all the hearts and stuff on him interesting. Ow. See, he's got kind of hearts on his like loin plate there, and on his arms. Go down the neck hole. Yeah, but the theme is kind of like a heavily remixed green greens, so it's kind of connects him to Kirby a lot. They're just gonna... Oh yeah, so I think this one is new. Hatred, obsession, jealousy, greed. The darkness gathered by Highness is transformed into a corrupt power within Void Termina that conflicts with his newly forged soul. Chaos descends, but you'll be okay. The Star Allies have your back. So Void Termina has a soul now. It's kind of hinted that maybe he's not always bad. Maybe he's not an inherently destructive existence. You can damage the heart with friend hearts? Soul with friend hearts? That's interesting. I think... Does that just happen with normal enemies, though? Because I think... I'm not sure if that's the case with just normal enemies that you can't befriend or not. Yeah, the whole soul thing has been made a pretty big deal in Kirby lore-wise, and the soul of this guy is mentioned a lot. Also, his wings are kind of like a lot more defined version of 02's wings, with the strange polygons. We'll see the Master Crown here in a bit. Hey, Freddy. Yeah, if it's exclusive to him, it might be because, you know, yeah, he made the anti-hearts, or dark hearts, or whatever they're called. Oh, is this one different? Yeah, his external forms are... They have the same dialogue. I was hoping to see, like, an extra boss and maybe some EX forms. I do still really like Star Allies a lot. I don't... There's a thing going around, like, people are like, oh, I really liked Robobot, but Star Allies was so disappointing. And it's like... But they're, like, incredibly similar. Like, I don't understand how you can think one of the games is good and the other is not, unless... You really like the robot sections, which, I mean, the robot sections were a good alternative to, you know, the super powered, like the ultra attacks of Return to Dreamland, where there wasn't a huge amount of gameplay with them. But this is that's a lot denser than it is in regular play. But they're so alike, and I think they're both really good for largely the same reasons. I would say maybe I liked Robobot's story a bit more. I do think it had a lot... it was more direct in some of its connections to earlier games. And it kind of... It made the lore a lot more clearly attached. But I think gameplay-wise and presentation-wise, I don't think it's, like, drastically different. Like I said, I do wish there was more, EX mode bosses. I wish the extra stuff in general was a bit more substantial and a bit more difficult. But I don't think it's a huge difference. Oh, I'm at the edge of the map. Did see someone tie this with Robot as their favorite? Yeah, I would say this, Robobot, Return to Dreamland, and Superstar Ultra are largely tied for my favorite Kirby games. I'm not really the best at picking favorites, though. Zero is still my favorite final boss, but, well, Zero and Marks. So, there's the Master Crown. Just straight up. So, that's an interesting connection. Very low. No. Uh-oh. Please break, please break, please break. Oh gosh. Ow. Why are you not broken? Isn't this rated E10? Some people were theorizing that with E10, maybe we would get some 02 with like 02 style blood. Or 01 style blood, rather, but I guess not quite. I'm not entirely sure if this is E10. I'm not sure what qualifies exactly. I guess using the general's unconscious bodies and Mark's little split, the goo when Mark splits, might be a little bit much. Hyper-realistic eye blood. Yeah, the complaints are mostly like, the critic reviews are pretty awful. Void Soul, I love that. Hey, buddy. It seems a little less stable in this mode, too. I'm telling you if it's true, but according to the ancient scrolls, Void Termina may rise again in other forms depending on whether positive or negative energy is gathered. It seems this being of darkness will wander the galaxy until one day is reborn to a new existence. When he returns, hopefully be as a friend. So between that, Void Termina's visual form here being basically Kirby, what and I think a lot of people kind of theorize is that, like, he is somehow Kirbular. He's like potentially either of Kirby's species or Kirby is one of these. That's what I tend to think, that Kirby is one of these things and he just was reborn as a good thing instead of a bad one. That would kind of explain a lot of Kirby's abilities. And we're not really, it's not entirely clear. A lot of people think that Void Termina is like the creator of dark matter, but that doesn't entirely jive with. Oh no, he didn't get to finish his attack. This is bad. This is bad. No! Oh, shoot. Ah. Well, I have beat him before. Just a bit further. Oh, come on. If that Kawasaki had finished that move. Let's try Vividra. Oops. Yeah, let's try Vividra's instead. We'll keep a Rick for ability switching. And where's Vividra? There we go. Kirby's a good version of Void Termina the same way Gooey's a good version of Dark Matter. Yeah, exactly. I guess the connections between Void Termina and Dark Matter up for interpretation too. I mean, Void Termina does have a strong seeming connection to Zero 2 and Dark Matter, but Zero was explicitly referred to as the source of Dark Matter, and this guy only has similarities to Dark Matter. This guy does not actually produce Dark Matter. His Dark Matter form, you know, suggests a connection, but it could just be visual, or it could just be, you know, maybe Dark Matter is another one of him, or maybe Zero is another one of him. But yeah. It is also interesting, Zero to Void Termina are both, you know, big spheroid things. Let's get there we go. Oh, I do have wind. I was like, I want to get my power as soon as possible. Parker, would you please not sit there? Mew. Mew. Would you please sit? Sit your booty down. There you go. Do I remember Cats Are Liquid? Yeah, I remember it. There's apparently some weird thing with the ending or something. I don't know. People did want me to finish that. I'll see if I still have my save file, I guess, but... Would you sit down? Do not sniff. Look, there's nothing to sniff on the monitor. That's just pixels. You cannot sniff those. Can you imagine if you could smell pixels? Microsoft actually tried that. Not pixels, but the original, one of the things they tested for the Xbox One controller was smell-o-vision, and obviously it did not make it out of prototyping. But you know how annoying Rumble can be. Imagine that, like, being unable to turn off the smell sensors. And, like, you know, you're playing Dead Space and you get some nice rotten meat smell. You know, really add to the atmosphere there. The perfect sync with which they move their hair things is disconcerting. Can you deliberately get them to do their thing? Oh, you can. Cool. Oh, dang. It's better than Kawasaki's thing. Wait, no, that's not what I want. Ugh. Smell-o-vision for the great mighty poo. Exactly. I guess you'd have to get like smell capsules to, you know, refill the stink in your controller. Get some stink packages. So many videos on our channel. Yeah, I do have a lot of stuff on my channel. I try to organize things into playlists and stuff. So I have some recommended playthroughs on my main channel page. If you just go to youtube.com/SirTapTap and scroll down, there's recommended playthroughs and there's a highlights playlist as well. And there's also a section where everything's sorted out by game. So anytime I played a game more than like 1 or 2 videos, there'll be a playlist for it, so you can see that kind of stuff. Apparently no one helps but me. Also, I've been playing Kirby Team Clash Deluxe. It has some major free-to-play problems, but it does get better once you learn that the Beam Mage is super overpowered. Like, its overpoweredness makes the game actually fair again. And, especially once you get the DX version of the Golden Rod, or the whatever it's called, the Golden Beam Staff. Because you can stop time really easily, and, it makes the stupid time limit not an issue anymore. Can I make them do that in here? Wait, what? Oh. I guess you gotta do it in a boss. Wait, what? Why is this not working? Oh, here we go. DDD, we're eating. Hold on. Rude. This is so much damage, it's completely ridiculous. Now I have 2 friends to help. Do they, like, disappear if... It's called the Meta DDD? I don't know. Sometimes when your brain is, like, in a panic state, like, sometimes when I'm mad at things, I'll just say Parker, because if something is annoying me, I just default assume that it is Parker. Because, you know, 9 times out of 10, that is in fact the case. I could really use some food, guys. Do they not have a recharge meter on this, by the way? Hey. DDD, we're eating still. Come on. For Pete's sake. Oops. Come on, people. Alright. Do the food thing again. I mean, this is a bad boss for them to do that. We just have to hold it for the— ah! Okay, bad boss. Bad boss for that. Understood. So glad the laugh is in. Oops. Whatever, that's fine. Also, once I beat Soul Melter, I'll probably go ahead and end the stream. I wasn't really planning on a stream and stuff. And I'll probably go back to playing some Dark Cloud 2. I got to the next area in Dark Cloud 2, by the way. I'm not going to stream like the whole game or like all of the story sections. I think I might have a save where I can show you some of the most relevant story bits, if people care about that. But yeah, it's an RPG, and there's some pretty big gaps, like of just almost pure gameplay between the story stuff. So it's not a game that I can really, you know, show the whole thing on stream. Not while like keeping myself sane. Like it's been my, you know, play to relax game, and I don't tend to like streaming that kind of stuff. So I just want to enjoy it, and I enjoy it streaming, but it's, you know, it's higher stress than just, you know, pop in an old game you're familiar with and just enjoy, kind of deal. All right, give me some foods now. Oh, they give very little, like, food percentage, though. Or health food percentage. Do another thing. Okay, so I guess the trade-off is they don't heal you as much, but you can do it more. Oh yeah, I saw that commission. Looks really good, son. I mean, I only saw the uncolored one, of course, but I should get one of those myself. I get so nervous with commissions, though. I don't know if anyone else is like that, but ding. It's like I love getting commissions and fan art and stuff, but when I have to like ask an artist to do a thing, like it just flips my brain out. I guess I don't like, you know, putting a burden on others, I guess. Even when it's just like, hey, I will make you a thing for X dollars, and then I give them X dollars and they make the thing, I still feel weird about it. I don't know. I would be a bad manager. Wait, you can paint? Rock painter. You can paint... What? Awesome! I didn't know you could do that for... I guess he is rock. Yeah. Or he has a rock ability. And it's so cool that it has all three of the friends. Nice Sharon picture to replace the one I stole on Google. I feel bad for using it a lot. I guess there is just a $10, she does really good commissions. Sun knows the name, I don't. But she does these Cuphead style commissions, and they're really good. I was thinking of one. By the way, if I got one of those commissions, like for a Cuphead or a Cuphead boss cut-in quote, what would be a good idea for a quote? Because like I can't think of anything. All of my puns just have points in them, and I already have so many like that. Courtney Savtek. Savtek? Yeah, she does really good stuff. Food, please. Oh. No soup for you! But yeah, she did like... Didn't she do like all of the Paper Mario bosses in that style? Too? Those were really neat. And they all had little boss quotes. Give me the food. Give him the stick. Don't give him the stick! Oh, he didn't give me the stick. Or she. Give me the stick. No, don't give me the stick! Damn it. Alright, now give me the stick. Okay, then this is never gonna be a good time to heal in this fight, is there? She did a few of them, I don't know if she did all of them. Yeah, I think I saw Rockhawk. Food. Real quick. I think that was... Ow! Okay, dying. So are all of my friends. You and your friends are dead. Best game over. Oh god. Please do not. Wait, what? No. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Okay. No, no, do the painting. No, Vividra. Oh gosh, dang it. Okay, this is bad. Vividra. Food. Okay. All of that, and it healed me for almost nothing. I'll wait until he's incapacitated after this. Ow. Attack. Alright, do it. Do the food. Rick! Wait, what? There we go. Okay, please revive. Uh-oh. Do I keep them? Okay, they just spawn with, like, no HP. Alright, Morpho Knight isn't really that hard. So, it shouldn't be too bad. I don't get the deal with Morpho Knight. He's, like, he's vastly easier than, Galactonite has ever been. So, which is weird because, like, his whole cut-in, it's like, oh no, this thing was even more powerful than Galactonite. And it's like, no. Oh my gosh, it's Susie! With legs. But yeah, his, like, whole thing is, oh no. There's something even bigger than Galactonite, but I guess it's a tough act to follow. He doesn't even do some of the harder attacks that Galactonite has, though, frankly. Kind of weird. I feel like this was kind of just deliberately easier than extra modes in other Kirby games have been, though, and I think that was probably a mistake. Because people always complain about Kirby being too easy. And in my opinion, an extra mode being hard is fine. Do you get the point? I'm unbeatable. I like that, actually. I didn't hear that. Did you post that somewhere? I might have just not been on Discord or something. If you posted that. Idea for tap tap hoot. Not the sharpest idea to take me on. I like these. The rhythmic ponytail waggling. I like that the ambiance around here kind of changes as the thing goes on. I think you get this. I think this music only comes up just before Void Termina. From that cut-in picture, or that preview thing, I was kind of expecting him to be much more 02 like pure white and with like red eyes, which, you know, he is more white than his original form. But no red eyes, no singular eye. It's a pretty critical distinction as well. Oh well, the trigger buttons jump for some reason. I figured the quote was probably optional, and you probably get one rendered without the quote, right? I'd probably ask for one, like, 'cause, you know, my guy's round anyway. I'll probably want one that I can just use without the, like, cut-in and everything. So I can use it, like, for thumbnails and stuff. I think Night in the Woods and Cuphead styles are pretty... I guess maybe the eyes would be a little different. I don't know. I don't think it would be too different. I've never really disliked how a commission has gone, really. I've just been like, I don't know, I just get weird feels. Though I did ask for, like, I've asked for one change, I think, out of, like, all of my commissions. The very first version of my very first commission, he just had so many spikes. And I like all of my more recent ones, they just have, like, about 5 spikes is usually what I go with. I tend to go for the 3... Let me show you this so I can... This makes more sense. I tend to go for like a crown of 3 spikes, and then 2 kind of spikes as hands. Red Lego Waffle Head is the one that kind of pointed out they look kind of like hands. And I think it makes sense for framing the character. Let me find this. Yeah, here we go. So yeah, kind of the crown of 3 spikes at the top, and then kind of 2 at the back end, kind of like hands. And most of my recent ones are kind of like that. And this is the first one I got. It had even more spikes at the beginning, which made it look very dangerous, but it looked like you couldn't, like, walk. I do like it a lot, but I tend to like these more chill, more simple ones here. Yeah, I got a new commission that I need to kind of finalize, and he told me not to pay because I was like the first person who asked for a commission, and I think I'm just gonna send money anyway. I think you can do that with PayPal because like I'm pretty sure like I think even if you send money to an account that's not linked to a PayPal, they can just claim it as long as they have the email. So I think I'm just gonna pay, even though I was told not to. It's like you can refuse a PayPal payment, right? So like if he's like genuinely serious about like, oh no, do not pay, like he can do that, but it's like a high-tech version of that thing where it's like, no, I'm paying. No, I'm paying the bill. Hey Vanan, or Van, ugh, I can't words while streaming. Hello friend. I can't tell if I think the charge does better damage per second. It's always hard to gauge when there's no like damage numbers though. Oh, ow! I look at some of our other art and they're not really good, but they both have their eye looking forward. I look at night the woods, the trees looking sideways. Yeah, I would just specify, have him, look sideways. I'm sure it's like a thing that can be done. I should not be taking this damage. This is... Maybe I can get a heal in the fight, but I think I'll just be really careful. Yeah, some things just don't look right looking straight forward, because like, I guess Cuphead even isn't really, straightforward, but it's kind of, it's more forward than sideways. Night in the Woods kind of, uh-oh. Damn it. Wait, no, guys, heal. Oh, food. Ah. The face is so quick. It's kind of interesting how the Star Sparker, it's not supposed to look like Marx's wings, but it kind of does. Just from being framed on there, and just looks a little bit like that anyway. I really like that like time slow cut in kind of deal. Yeah, The Simpsons. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Was there's some blur frames or smear frames or whatever with the Simpsons characters are looking forward, because they never do that in the art style. They never deliberately look straight forward. So there's just some smear frames where they're kind of looking forward. And I mean, most of them, some of them look. Half of it looks weird just because they're smear frames, and they're supposed to be seen for like a fraction of a second during part of a greater animation. But Simpsons characters also just do not look straightforward. Like, there's some really good examples. Never mind. I won't find this while I'm playing a game, but there's this really good example of where all of the characters are looking, quote unquote, at the screen, but none of them are actually looking directly forward to, to keep the art style intact. Yeah, those commissions look great. That's like, that's kind of like, that makes me feel bad for only spending $10. Because that's how good of a commission those are. Usually, I'm expecting $20 minimum for something like that. I mean, heck, I paid 60 for my channel art. I'm very happy with that. I need to see if maybe, I don't know if he's still open for commissions, but that's Clubstrosity, by the way, who did my channel art. You can find that. I think that's still their Twitter name and their Tumblr thing. I don't know if they're still open at all, but I was kind of thinking of making them have getting a Parker picture in the same sort of style. I don't know how that would work exactly. It's like I'm a blob, like I'm a sphere, and he's like not a sphere, but I don't know. I guess that's more up to the artist. I'm sure something could be done. I just can't envision it in my head. Uh-oh. Do not hurt me. Oof. Hey there. Oh no. Okay, let's not mess this one up. Love the comic art style, by the way. One of the things I always thought was awesome about the early Kirby games, every single Kirby game is a different art style from, starting with, well, I guess Kirby 1 and Dreamland 1 and 2 are basically the same. But all of the Super Nintendo ones, different art styles. Kirby 64, different art style. Uh-oh. No, no, no. Damn. Really bad at dodging that one. Damn it. I don't think it's possible to stop him before that attack comes off. Parker looking giant compared to a Stepsaz. Yeah, there's never really an agreed on size. I kind of like this, one of my favorite bits of fan art I got, let me show you here. I think I got it in here. Yeah, let me pause safely first. This is one from Rad. This is one from Rad, and these fan art's all on my site, by the way. But I like this idea. This is from Night in the Woods, obviously, and I like this idea of just May carting me around as I'm like talking about her life and making fun of it. But I love this one. Oh, by the way, if you ever make fan art, always give me an email if you're alright with it. And what I like to do is post fan art on my site if the artist is okay with it. Oh god. And oh no! That was not friends. Oh god damn it. Oh man. I don't know if I want to do another attempt for this tonight. I thought I would have no problems. I beat this first try with Plasma. But I don't know, maybe it's a mix of there being. I did do a full run of What's Its Butt beforehand, oops, of the guest star, so I guess I was primed and ready. Yeah, I think I'm gonna head off for the night. I wanted to show, I guess you saw basically everything, because I got to the final phase of Void Termina, well, twice. Hey there, animal friends. Yeah, I have the 100% completion, so you can tell there's no lysies. I did beat the thinger. Yeah, I guess I'm out for today. If I get the new Abyss Stream update, oh, I think they're gonna do the. Oh wait, no. I thought it was gonna be the funny Marks one again. Nesp, you jerk. What was I saying? I like how this kind of like mini tutorial, like it shows you which abilities can power up who. Yeah. For oh, and he's got a hat. I just noticed he's got the belt as like a hat. So the animal friends kind of wear the hat too now. Yeah. As far as a weekday stream, that's about enough for me. I've been really tired lately. No, PT would be used Marks, Gui, Rick, Kawasaki, Vodra. Do Gui and Rick really help a lot though? They don't seem, at least as AI, they don't seem as useful. I just kind of had Rick around to change my ability. I guess there's no reason to have 2 Vividras. I brought 2 Vividras because with Kawasaki, there's a timer on their thing. And I guess with Vividra, you just have to be able to not get hit for a while, which is more difficult, I guess. But it's easier to do on the earlier bosses, I suppose. There's Mark scaring the heck out of everybody. He's gonna get you. And he was never heard from again. Oh, you can use fire on Whip. I guess that makes sense. Seems dangerous, but whatever. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. See y'all later. And I think it seems... Oh, I guess I did drop some frames. I dropped 0.3% of frames. So, I don't know when that happened, but... It seems like Mediacom has actually fixed their crap. So, in my case, I was spamming GUI's Dark Lightning while AI Marks is spamming Dark Black Hole. Oh, I guess I didn't try GUI. I was figuring just play as Marks. I kept forgetting to use Dark Hole. Well, I guess the swoop down and back up thing seems like it's a safer thing, but... There's the flying buddies. I love that effect on his wings. It looks really good. Anyway, see you, everybody.